Wow, wow. City. Nobody. Yeah. Nobody. Where you been, yo? Life in up bikini.
Xin Chao, hello, welcome to the Crooked Truth. My name is Melo and I am your judge here in this court. I may be harsh sometimes, but trust me, there is one thing you cannot take away from me, that is the truth. I will tell you the truth the hardest way and without any filters or without any fear. For the sake of the newcomers, I always give a disclaimer that no matter who you are, be careful your case does not come here. Because if your case comes here, we will not favor you or pamper you. We will tell you the truth without any filters. We will tell you the truth without any pampering. We will tell you the truth without doing looking faces over here. Now, before we go into the case, I urge everybody to remain silent here in the court. Order in court. This is it. Yesterday, I came across a certain message or a certain news, which is very, very disturbing. Now, it's about a guy who has lived abroad and now come to Ghana to invest. Yes, this guy came to Ghana to invest in farming, specifically goat farming, in a village in the Brekum community in the Brunahafo region. Now, this guy has been in business for about 5 years. Yes, he also trained people on how to rear goats. So he doing the goat farming, he also trained people to get into the business. And he invested with 5 million Ghana cedis. Now, after 5 years, the community or the elders in the community, the chief and the elders have ordered this guy to stop operating the farms and take all his tools and all his materials and all his livestock out of the community based on traditional reasons. Now let's look at this. This guy returned from US to set up a goat farm in Brekum, investing 5 million Ghana cedis. He's been training others to set up farms, jobs for others. He's been given 2 weeks to close down his farming because the town's tradition forbids the rearing of goats. Yes, after 5 years. Now let's look into the case. Let's watch this video and I have a whole lot to tell you.
This story is the fact that we have been asked to move all our goats out of the community of Senase in 2 weeks' time. As you guys know, our farm is located in Ghana in a region called Bonahafo region in the Brekum municipality and a small town called Senase. This is where we've had our farm for the past 5 years. And a few weeks ago, we were summoned into the palace of the chiefs and have been asked to take our farm away from this community. What this means that in the next 2 weeks, farming in Africa, Sementia farm, will be no more. And this is such a sad story for us. And that is how we are entering into 2024. I want to share more details with you guys because I know you have questions and you're wondering why is Red so sad and what is going on. But before I go in that, let me know what you guys think and I will come along and share this story with you in a few minutes.
I know people who are not familiar with Africa, let's say people in the West or Ghanaians who were born in the West or Africans who were born in the West, they wouldn't understand things like this. Yes, they will be very surprised if they hear things like this. But trust me, it happens. It really, really, really happens. Traditions and culture. Traditions and culture. I always say that culture is dynamic. So as we move forward or we progress in life, we should try our best to change some cultures and some traditions if it doesn't bring any relevance in our community, if it doesn't add up any value to our community. This is the same thing that has happened. Now, this story is not too clear for me. The reason why it's not too clear for me is that these people have operated for 5 good years. Now, if the traditions and culture in the community forbids the rearing of goats, then why did you accept him 5 years ago to do the operations. This is why I say the story is not clear. Now, it may be that this guy was doing the operations illegally that the community does not know, which I think can never happen. Because if you're operating something like this in a community, definitely somebody will know. Even if it keeps long, within 1 year, someone will know, or the elders will know. Now, is it the elders who accepted them to come do this job? Now, if it is the elders, why are they telling him to quit operation after 5 years? It means that maybe this guy has done something wrong to the elders. Or maybe the elders are demanding something from him that he doesn't want to give or offer. You see, I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. But for the traditions and the culture, hey, this is so heartbreaking in this modern age. My own town, my own hometown, they forbid keeping of dogs at homes. I remember when I was a young boy, even if these hunters bring dogs in the community, they don't keep long. They just come, stay there for like 30 minutes or 1 hour, then they move. Even that, there were times that we saw some dogs going crazy just because they said the gods in our community or our town do not like dogs. So you cannot bring dogs over here. Even though some people are being stubborn these days and they have dogs in their home, because now it isn't only the locals who live here. The community has developed and a whole lot of strangers have come to live here in the community. So definitely some will go against the law. And even the chief and the elders and the priest here, they do not pay much attention to it. But the question is, should we go on like this? Should we go on like this? Look, gods are not there for us to serve them. That is what I know. We shouldn't serve gods. Gods are to serve us. So what we do is we tell the gods what they should do. If only we are committed to those goals. We have to direct them and tell them that this is what I can do for you. Do this for me, I will give you this. Do this for me, I will give you this. That is how we live with gods. But with my community and our Ghanaian community, we are scared of the gods. Before a god comes to live with you, you have to dictate to the gods that this is what I can give you. If it's sacrifice, it's goat I can give you every year. It's chicken I can give you every year. I can give you alcohol, I can give you water. Then the gods will say no or yes. If they say no, then they can leave. It means you cannot live with them. But if they say yes, then you have to control them and provide them with those things that you told them you will give them. You have to do those sacrifices for them. So the gods are in our community so that they serve us. We have to direct them and control them if only we are committed to them. So why can't you do some sacrifices to the god or the gods and tell them that we are developing, and for this matter, these traditions and cultures must change. There should be an evolution. There should be changes. Culture is dynamic. Culture is dynamic. Our communities won't be, archaic forever. Our communities won't be primitive forever. And we have to tell the gods what we want and what we want them to do for us, because they are there to serve us and we feed them. Now you let someone come and invest 5 million Ghana cedis for 5 years. Now you tell them to move everything and go away. What are you trying to tell them? You are destroying people's businesses. You are getting people unemployed. And you think it's just, easy like that. You should just do things anyhow like that. This is so shameful. This is so shameful. If every community is to follow what their gods do not like in the community, do you think that we can live in communities and be happy and feel good about it. No. Culture is dynamic and there should be changes, things that will bring development in our communities. We need to communicate to the gods and show them respect so we can change from those kind of things. You have really caused pain to this guy and anybody who is involved in that kind of project that they did, investment that they did. Culture is dynamic. Now, if you can accept things that the West brings to us, like mobile phones, computers, TV, cars, a whole lot of technological things, we have adapted to that. You see, we've changed our own traditions and cultures and accepted that. For those things, the gods do not say anything against it. The gods are okay with it. Sometimes we even use schnapps from the Western world, then we pour libation to the gods. Why don't the gods say they do not like those schnapps? They like the local Akwetesi Ghana drink. You see, it means that you can control the gods and tell them what to do, as far as you speak to them and they agree and accept it. If we want to adapt to the Western culture, then there are some things we should try to abolish them gradually, so that we enjoy living in Ghana. Development must go on. You don't understand. Why do they accept them and after 5 years, they told them to leave? Maybe the community chiefs and elders are demanding something that these people are not willing to pay. Maybe these people were doing the work illegally, which I do not believe. Because you can't do work illegally for 5 years. Goat rearing, everybody can hear the goats crying and those kind of things. But hey, if it's about traditional and cultural belief, then elders and community in Brekum, you have really disappointed these people. First of all, you disrespected the gods and accepted them, knowing that they cannot rear goats in the community. And now you are telling them to leave. Another disappointment. I think the gods must deal with you guys. If not, you guys should stop. Let development go on so that people will develop the community, give people jobs, also make money for themselves in the community. I don't know what you also think. Do you have this tradition and culture in your town, your village, your country, or whatever? Let me know in the comment section. Leave your comment. Let's share ideas. It's your own opinion and your own judgment. I may look into it or not. It's also an appeal. Let's all have fun over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell so you become part of the Strive family in the Crooked Truth Court. Share the videos for others to come also hear this and witness it and give their own opinion. Leave a comment like I said. Let's all have fun over here. On here, we always strive for glory, we strive for success, we strive for travels, we strive for the truth and anything important. Your boy Melody, I'll see you in the next court session. Court rise.
No more. If you know make money, friends go dog you. Nobody self go love you. You first step up your hustle, cause one day you gonna make it. If you know make money, friends go dog you. Nobody self go love you. You first step up your hustle, cause one day, you gotta love me now.